everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to you, and welcome back to me. It has been a long time since I have uploaded a video, and for those of you who are still here, thank you. And for those of you who are joining me brand new because you were so excited about my launch that I've been promoting on Twitter for the past 2.5 months, thank you. Today we are going to be doing a reproduction of the cottage in the top left corner of the screen. It's not going to be an exact reproduction because, you know, in The Sims, not life is perfect. That was not even a real sentence. I'm not even going to edit that out because I want you to know who I really am. So anyway, it's not going to be an exact reproduction because, as you know, in The Sims, we do not always get the exact specifications that we want, but I'm going to say I got pretty damn close and I am pleased with it. So, wow, this is awesome. Right now, editing a video, doing a voiceover, getting back to something that I have wanted to do for the past year. Something in the back of my head that's just been saying, just record a video, just do it, you got this. And I just didn't have it in me until over the summer. I was like, I want to get back to my channel. I want to get back out there, showing people what I can do, sharing the joy I have for this game. So I'm just so excited to have my life kind of together. I mean, what adult actually has their life together? And really work at something that I have been wanting to do for a long time. So here I am, a year later, with a relaunch and a rebrand from my first logo that I made by myself by paying $7.99 on PicMonkey and putting some shapes together and making some sort of logo. Thanks to Sati Sim Builds on Twitter for being amazing and super fun to work with, helping me redesign my entire brand. Not that I really have a brand because I'm just a brand new YouTuber trying to get my life together. But yeah, she really helped me make something that I'm so excited to share for the world. With the world. Come on, Becca. Get your stuff together. So right now I'm just trying to get an eye on this build. Like, I'm just trying to figure out which items I can use to help make it the most wonderful build I can, and peep those Realm of Magic items because low-key obsessed with the build buy mode items from Realm of Magic. Oh, look, there is the beautiful chimney that I tried to recreate. I really love the chimney in the picture, and I'm bummed, I guess is the right word to say, that I couldn't figure out how to recreate that exact chimney in The Sims, because I think the chimney is kind of what gives that whole like witchy aesthetic to the cottage in the corner. But I digress. We made it work. So because I am relaunching, some of you know me because you're my really close friends who are watching this video because you love me. Thank you. And some of you don't. So here are some Becca quirks that I just wanted to share with the world. I essentially am a crazy cat lady. I have 3 cats, all named after Marvel characters. 10 points if you can guess what movie the last cat is named after. And no, it's not Top Gun. Charlie is named after Charles Xavier. Tasha is named after Natasha Romanoff. And we have Goose. Like I said, 10 points to the house that can name what movie that is from. I also have a retired racing greyhound, which I'm extremely passionate about. He is my baby, and I love him so much. And I promise you, once I get a camera and I'm doing face cam, my animals are going to be the star of the show, especially Goose. She's the best. Oh, if you faintly listen, she's meowing. Nope, nobody can hear it, just me. All right, back to the builds. So, as you can see, I've added some greenery. I do a lot of the other greenery off camera just so that we aren't really focusing on that because, like I said previously, this is going to be a long build, and if I did all of the things like build the shell and the landscaping on screen, it would literally take me so long to do the recording, and I'm not good at making things sped up. So, those are some Becca facts. Oh man, that chimney from Realm of Magic is my life. Love it. The crystals in the bottom are essentially how I live my life. So this kitchen is probably the most modern thing about this house. Maybe. That could be pushing it. It's pretty modern though. Except for those are some kind of old-fashioned-y cabinets. Is that what those are? Counters? All right. So, The Sims 4 is actually getting a lot of backlash now in the community, but I'm just going to go out and like outfrontly say it. I have used The Sims 4 and building to battle some of the worst symptoms from my anxiety disorder. I have been able to literally feel panic and then take an hour and a half and do a tiny cottage build, and I will feel better. It's the weirdest thing, but because of me spending the last couple years of my life playing The Sims, especially building, I have been able to come up with a lot of coping mechanisms to help me get through my day-to-day life. So, thank you, EA, for literally helping me get my crap together. So the bathroom is fun. What you're going to see about me in all of my builds is I am a clutter addict. I put so much clutter in all of my builds, it's a little ridiculous. Like, I'm literally putting clutter on the toilet right now. I just really like to make the homes in The Sims feel like they're lived in, and I think part of like what I'm able to do is clutter is the smallest detail in a build. And it's the tiniest little details that really help me just kind of disappear from the world when I'm playing The Sims and building. So thank you, clutter, for helping me get my life together. Kind of. All right. I love that rug. It is not a bathroom rug, but it is a rug that I use a lot. Just cluttering up the bathroom, trying to make it look like it is lived in. My love for The Sims started way back, long time ago, when Sims 1 came out. Right when it was just The Sims. Not even Sims 1. It was The Sims. And I literally played it until I was told, no, you cannot play anymore. Like, you need to leave the room because, you know, back in the day, you only have one computer and everybody needs to use it. So I got kicked off of The Sims more times than I have been asked to go play outside. I was one of those kids. I did not experience any more of The Sims magic, though, until Sims 4. I literally played Sims 1 and Sims 4 and a little bit of SimCity, but that's not really much. So I did not get to experience the magic that everybody in the Sims world is calling The Sims 3. And when I say everybody in the Sims world, I'm not talking about everybody, but so much love for The Sims 3 that I'm actually kind of jealous that I never got to play it myself. So, and I don't think it would actually run on my computer because my computer is not a good computer. Here's that awkward moment in my video where I realized that I did not have things sped up fast enough. So things are going to look a little bit faster from here on out. And I am far too lazy to go back and re-record that kick-ass voiceover I did for the other parts of this video. So we're just going to have to learn for the next time. So, like I said before, I have essentially only known The Sims and The Sims 4. So I am sure there's bugs in the game and sure I see things wrong, but honestly, this game has brought a lot of joy to my life the past couple years that I am just Gonna take what I get and be happy with that. And honestly, this game has everything I need. So I'm not gonna do a lot of complaining. Sure, I noticed some things that I don't care for, but I am otherwise completely satisfied with this game, and I'm going to continue to play it for the next foreseeable future. So right now I'm working on the living room, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do with this living room because I made it in such a tiny ass space that I wasn't exactly sure what was going to happen. But anyway, oh my gosh, so I am going to apologize because I have a cruddy quality microphone, and I am saving up for a better one to have better audio, so I promise my future videos will not sound like this. So those are things to look forward to. But I don't use a lot of CC for build buy mode. I use a ton of CC for build a sim. Okay, let me just build a sim. I use a ton of CC for create a sim, but I don't use a lot of CC for the build buy mode. However, I did just recently download the Pufferhead stuff pack, and the build buy mode CC that comes with that is quality. So you'll notice that a few seconds ago in the build, I had a little chair with some pillows on it from the Pufferhead stuff pack. Quality CC right there. And I'm actually about to use another thing from the Pufferhead stuff pack on that wall because, like I said, it's a quality CC fan-made stuff pack. And I blew it up so it would be a little bit bigger. This house has the feel of, I want to say, like someone inherited it almost. I feel like that might be a good story to tell for our sim, maybe. That is, if you guys want to see a Let's Play, I'm willing to do one. I'm not super creative, so my stories are going to be a little muted, and they'll definitely be shorter than a generic Let's Play by a simmer on YouTube. But I am willing to do whatever you guys are interested in doing because this is what I'm doing this for. I'm doing this to share something I love with the world, and I just want something super awesome to do when I get home from my day job that I can be proud of. And I really think that doing this YouTube thing again is something that I am incredibly excited to do and incredibly proud of. So that's what I'm all about. So I love rugs. I will put a rug in every place that makes sense in a build for the rest of my life. So I size rugs down a lot. I use rugs in places that they might not make sense. So if you see weird rug placement, you'll probably think, Becca built that. Here's me again with my clutter. I think that clutter really makes The Sims more realistic. I mean, it's a cartoon game with cartoon people, so it's not going to be super realistic, but I think that clutter helps make it incredibly realistic. It makes it look like your Sims are actually living in the homes and they're not just shells that the Sims live their lives in. So I will 100% use way too much clutter until the day that I die. Before I found out about the bb.move objects and the way you can like size up and size down objects, my builds were boring and lame. But now that I have mastered, very using the term mastered very loosely, now that I have mastered how to use those cheats, life is so much better for me and for my Sims that lives in the houses. Those cheats have literally just completely saved my life and made my day. The day I was like, how do I make my builds look like Sim Supply? I literally Googled it and I was like, oh my God, I could be having such higher quality builds. If only I'd known about these cheats sooner. So I use a ton of moving objects cheats, putting things where they don't belong. Well, they do belong, but they don't belong. I did not know what to do with these windows. I loved them, but I also felt like in the bedroom, they needed to have some sort of curtain. So I spend far too much time trying to figure that out. And I ended up going with just some plain old curtains, which actually looked really good with the theme, the foresty, like greeny theme I went for in the room. So this is some Build Buy Mode CC, which is not necessarily something I would do. However, like I said, came from the Pufferhead Stuff Pack, and I was kind of super into it. I was like, yeah, I'm going to use this stuff in my first build because I just downloaded it and I'm obsessed. So as you can see, I'm trying to find something to match that wood. Not very successful. I ended up going with something from Seasons, which I think actually matches pretty good. And then I use the same matching the same matching dresser from Seasons. So it's kind of like a Seasons-y themed room with the furniture. And think of it as like a student who just moved into her first home, but she's still in college and doesn't really have any super awesome decorating skills yet. Think of that kind of a bedroom for this sim, because that's kind of going to be what her story is. My next video is going to be a video about that sim in a why do I keep saying build a sim? I'm going to build me a robot. No. In a create a sim video about the sim who's going to live in this home. And I'm going to do a Twitter poll. And if people want to see a little Let's Play, I'm thinking 10 episodes. Very small. If people want to see a Let's Play, I'll do one. I just am really excited to see what I can do and show the world. So thank you so much for watching this video, my comeback tour, so to speak. I appreciate you, and I hope that you have a beautiful day. Make sure you click like and subscribe if you're interested in seeing what else I have to show the world. And if you have any ideas who my cat is named after, leave a comment down below. And stick around. I'm going to show you a quick tour of the finished landscaping and everything. But thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!